Remember Reefer, welcome back to Hulk Reef. A little update on the rose bubble tip video we just seen a couple days ago. I have some great news. If you guys can see on the arch behind me, we have two smaller rose bubble tips on there. Definitely, I made it work. I ended up peeling them off the rocks where they were and placed them up there. They've been up there for a couple days. They've been doing really well. I wasn't sure if they're gonna stay or not, because usually where you put them, they don't want to stay. So I'm gonna show you guys where they are, because I think it's awesome if they could stay up there. It's gonna look like a little showpiece, a bunch of anemones on the top of the arch. It's gonna look great, and plus they're away from all the expensive corals that I don't want to be getting messed up. Plus I added a couple new rock structures in here because I have a shipment coming of SPS acros, about 25 to 30 of them, and we're gonna be planting them all over Hulk Reef right now to fill in those areas. And hopefully for a long time we're gonna watch them grow, and hopefully they'll do really well. So that's the plan, because we know acros, SPS are so picky, but I've been trying my best to keep all my parameters in check and keep everything good to go. So let's go check out the rose bubble tips. I'll show you how they're doing, and hopefully they're gonna stay there. So Hulk Reef is just waking up. The fish are waiting to get something to eat. So while we're talking here, looking at the rose bubble tips that are up here on the arch, let's give them a little bit of food. Keep them all happy because they're getting hungry. I just feed them some pellets, some PEN genetic pellets. I'll show you guys the bag right here. This is what I've been feeding my fish for about 2 months now, and they've been loving this stuff, so can't complain. So there we go. I end up peeling them off back there. So I left the one guy, if you guys see back through there, through the arch. He's been okay. He's got his foot stuck in a rock. He's happy. He's not hurting anybody. Nothing expensive around him. But the other two were right over here where the acros are. Did not want to get them damaged. So I end up, the rock that they were on, I was able to take it out, and they were, they weren't really attached very well. So I just peeled them off gently, found a hole up inside the arch. I put their foot in there. I held them for a few minutes, and they've been staying. They're actually, they're puffing up pretty nice there. They got the nice tips going on, so they're happy. So I'm gonna feed them in that area. So hopefully they stay, because, they have the lights right above them. They got some really nice flow coming off here. I got the four streams, 4 of the Stream 3 pluses here, plus, the nozzles, everything to keep these babies happy. They should do well. So it's gonna be really awesome if they actually grow and we can cover that whole area. As long as they stay there, this is their second chance. And if they come off there again, well, I'm just gonna give them to my buddies, and that's it. So that'll be the rose bubble tip arch that's gonna stay there. I've been adding my gornias, so I'm gonna add a few more on this side and a few different corals around there, but that is gonna be their new home and stay there. So if another one splits, it better stay there. If not, I'm gonna donate it to my buddies, and they can have one too. So everybody's doing well. Everybody's just waking up. Lights are just coming on. So I have a shipment of SPS acro corals coming. I added a new little bridge arch there. And if you guys look in the back, right there, I added a cool structure. You can see through the arch, it's right there. So let's go around the other side. We're gonna check it out. You can go from this end, see here. So this is what I made, like a platform area, so we can add a bunch of corals on top of there. And what I want to do with here, so it's its own island again, I can add different kinds of mushrooms and they could stay there. I'm trying to segregate every piece of coral where they're gonna be so they don't overtake my tank. So if it's possible, I can just move it and take it out, frag it off, give it to buddies, so it doesn't go everywhere. So everything has a place in the tank. So that is where that's going. And I add that extra arch so I can add a few different colonies along the top of that one for the frags. There's the other rose bubble tip. He just chills in there. He's not hurting anybody. So I'm pretty excited today. I'm gonna get these all done up here, full of SPS. It's gonna be pretty awesome. Hopefully here, I'm gonna start on my mushrooms, and probably gonna do another 8-can garden on this side of the tank. I got lots of room over here. I got lots of real estate, not much going on. But that is the new little arch I did outside. I built it up, put some nice flat pieces. This little extended piece, I may put a little frag up on top of that and watch that grow. It'd be pretty cool. So from this end as well. So everything's doing awesome. So I just want to give you guys a little quick update on the rose bubble tip, because you guys keep hitting me up, when's some more updates, I want to see more videos, I want to see all kinds of stuff. So I'm gonna try to stay on top of that so we can do, when I do all the corals. So this little arch that I have built here, so it's gonna be, acros along here, acros over, across that, across. So all my acros stay nice and high in the tank. And then we're gonna keep all the other kind of corals at the bottom. So that is the plan. Everything has a place. This one's doing really well. This looks like a bonsai tree almost. Isn't that pretty neat? So there we go. I just wanted to give you that little update on how the rose bubble tips are doing. So any of my buddies, they get moving on me, you guys are gonna have some free ones. There you guys go. You guys have been asking how the rose bubble tips have been doing the Hulk Reef. There's your answer, doing very well. Hopefully they'll stay there. We don't have to get rid of them because I don't want them hitting any of my rare corals and stinging them and killing them, because the acros are hard enough to keep and everything has to keep so perfectly. It seems like all my others are doing so well. It's like Mr. Rose Bubble Tip had to move into town and just start trying to mess them up, and not happening. So hopefully they stay up there, because it'd be definitely a cool little showpiece having in a Rose Bubble Tip arch would be pretty neat. So if you guys could hit that like button, that would be awesome. And if you could subscribe, it would even be better, because I greatly appreciate it. So please subscribe and hit that like button.